Hello YouTube, it is me again back with another video, and this one is going to be a Wednesday video. I am actually recording the voiceover before I record any drawing, because I don't know what to draw for this yet. So hopefully you have a very fun drawing in the background. Hopefully you enjoy it. So this video, I want to talk about my face. I mentioned in one of my past videos that I was considering revealing my face on this channel. And I want to talk a little bit more about why I haven't shared my face and whether or not I'm going to in the future and what would happen if I did. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's a Wednesday video because it's not really that exciting. I don't imagine it being like super compelling. Most people will probably ignore this one, but you know, whatever. So, why have I not shown my face on YouTube? Actually, I have before. Some people have seen it, but my very first YouTube video I ever posted was me singing a cover of Hallelujah, which I love that song. I cannot stand that video. It is gone. It is no longer on my YouTube channel, but it featured, I think, middle school me singing Hallelujah. But I pretty immediately got uncomfortable with the idea that my face would be online, and part of this had to do with actually getting a stalker, which was fun. Not directly because of my YouTube appearance, but I ended up with a stalker, and it made me very paranoid for a long time about showing my face online. So I haven't posted any pictures of myself on my Instagram. I think I've posted a picture of myself on Twitter, but I don't post regularly on my Twitter. I think I've only ever posted my face once. I do self-portraits, but when I do self-portraits, I'm very careful not to show my reference photo because I'm very paranoid about people seeing my face. And that comes from this rooted anxiety that I've had pretty much my whole life, that someone is going to see my face and that someone is going to do something bad because now they know what I look like. And it's this silly paranoid fear, but it's one that I've always had. But the more I've kind of grown, another problem that I've had is that even now that my anxieties about that paranoid side of me are a little less, now I've kind of dealt with, I am afraid to show my face online because I don't want people to ridicule me. I can take people ridiculing my art because at the end of the day, art is subjective. Not everyone's gonna like it. But the thought of someone criticizing my face and saying, "You're ugly," and that kind of stuff is something that I really struggle with. And it's something that I have a very sensitive spot about. I am very sensitive about my appearance. I am somebody who has dealt with struggling with my appearance for a long time. I'm not gonna go into it, but I have struggled with my relationship with food. That if I do go into it would be a completely other video because that's a long story. But I have a very hard time with people talking about my appearance. I once had someone say about me that no one would ever love me if I was fat and ugly. And that was something that stuck with me for ever. It still sticks with me. I still hear it in the back of my head, even now that I know better, even now that I understand better as a person. It hurt me a lot, and I don't think I even realized at the time how much it hurt me. I don't think I realized until just recently the extent that phrase really, really hurt. And it came at a time in my life when I was being majorly bullied for the first time. I was called Chewbacca in my elementary school as a little girl a lot, and it was something that really damaged me. It was a nickname that I was devastated by, especially as an 11-year-old girl. I dealt with a lot of other really cruel nicknames, and as I got sick and as I started putting on weight because my exercise was cut down, that horrible bullying only got worse. And I've talked a little bit about the extent of my bullying in my previous video, and I've talked about some of the incredible violence and threats of violence that I've experienced, and I don't want to go into those in this video. If you haven't seen them, I will link that video in the description, but it is a very heavy story, so be forewarned. But those things all had a really major impact on the way that I saw myself. And for a long time, I used to think that I was just so ugly, and how obviously the reason I'd never been asked out and the reason that I had never been asked to any of the school dances, or the reason my friends didn't like me even, was that I was ugly. And that was something that's just destroyed me. I began to hate looking in the mirror. I would avoid looking in the mirror at all costs. It would be to the point where I would brush my hair with my back to the window. I would stop doing pretty things to my hair that would require me to look at it because I was so afraid to look at myself and feel angry that I was ugly. And it took a long time for me to get to a point where I was comfortable with my own reflection. And I do believe that I am beautiful. I think that I am still overweight, and that is just a statement of fact. I am not happy with my weight, and that is still something that I am really insecure about. I think you can tell in some of my self-portraits, I slim myself down, and that's something that's always kind of frightened me, because if I were to show you my face, one of my fears is that you will look at my self-portraits and be like, wow, that doesn't look anything like you. And even worse, you might even think, wow, that looks prettier than you. And that's frightening to me, genuinely frightening. And I don't believe that a lot of my subscribers and a lot of the people that I associate with on this channel would believe that. But there's this little irrational part of me that is still afraid of that and still nervous to accept the consequences of those thoughts. And it's something that I've really struggled with. And I've gone back and forth a lot in my head and with a couple other people that I know about whether or not I should share my face on YouTube. And I'm still not sure. I mentioned it in another video, and people mentioned that they would really like to see that. Some people said that it would make them feel more connected to me or like they know me more. And I completely understand where they're coming from. But at the same time, I'm worried that I'm going to hear someone talk about my appearance or be critical of my appearance, and it's going to set me back. And that is something that I am very afraid of, because I am at a place in my life where I am okay with how I look. But I also know that I am very susceptible to people criticizing my appearance. I am not as susceptible to people criticizing my skills or my talent or them not liking my art, because art is subjective, but also I'm still learning. I'm in a process of growing, and I get better every day. But with my appearance, I can't fix my appearance. I can't just improve upon it by practicing my appearance. It is what it is. And that scares me. Because people calling me out and hating on something that is me is a terrifying prospect, as you can imagine. So that is the long and short of why I haven't posted my face on YouTube. So, do I plan to? I don't know. Maybe. I think a lot of that depends on the response that I get to this video and the state that I'm in going forward. I do think I have been recording segments of my life in a sort of vlog style pertaining to my health and trying to get my health on track, and I do want to post those videos, but I want to post them as a collective. So whether or not that's going to happen now or even years in the future, I don't know. But I do want to share my face. I'm afraid of it. I'm terrified of the concept of sharing my face. But I'm also fascinated by it. I want you guys to know me and to know what I look like. And I want to post pictures of myself on my social media platforms connected to my YouTube. And I want to not feel so afraid of my face. If I were to start posting videos that have my face in them on YouTube, it would not be a regular thing. It would not be like a face cam every video kind of thing. It would just be more a sense of letting you guys in on my life, doing varied types of live streams, maybe doing any gaming content with a face cam, things like that. But that isn't a guarantee, and it would be a fairly minor change in my channel. It would just mean that you guys know what I look like. But that's still something I'm not completely sure about, as you might imagine. So give me your feedback in the comments and let me know what you think. Let's have a conversation about this. Should I not? Do you guys want to see that? And let's have a discussion. See what we both want and what we are both comfortable with, and let's find a way to move forward, whether or not I share my face. Ultimately, it is obviously up to me, but I'm still curious to know what you guys think and what you guys are looking for in the future of this channel, because obviously my channel is nothing without you guys. So let me know, and that's pretty much where I want to leave this video. I hope that you enjoyed whatever it is I'm drawing in the background. And if there's still more of that speed paint to go, I hope that it's not too much more. That said, have a good morning, evening, afternoon, nighttime, time of day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. If you're subscribed, which you should be, because if you're not, then why are you here? You should also hit the notification bell next to that little subscribe button so that you can see all of my videos when I post them. I post every Friday and sometimes also on Wednesdays, like this video. Awesome, I know. And I like to think I have a pretty good sense of humor, so I would like to meet all of you, and I think I'm fun. So, okay, that said, have a good morning, evening, afternoon, nighttime, time of day, and I will catch you guys in the next one.